So hello and welcome to this most glittering, extravagant early season gala, where the two major prize winners of European football get proudly to parade their trophies ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are a few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. And the finish! And it's played forward, chance to break. Out to the left it goes, and it's Hernandez. Embolo. Hernandez has a goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ginter. Ginter plays it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
That's great strength on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ginter tries to get it forward quickly. Still goalless at the moment. Played towards the front men. Piazza. Going for goal! Ginter. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ginter goes looking. And he's there to clear it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Piazza. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's Simeone. Fiorentina have a free kick. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within... And he's going direct. Quite wonderful! A finish of true class! That could turn out to be a big, big goal! And he's produced a beauty. Fiorentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. And here's Hernanes. Embolo! And it's Simeone. He's off, he's gone for it! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ginter. Hernanes. It's Hernanes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Watching Gladbach are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Fiorentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ginter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Fiorentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. Piazza hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Embolo. Ginter. Hoists it forward. Hernanes. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's played forward. Piazza looks to clip it forward. There's the through ball. Simeone. And here's Simeone. And he's cut it out. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Ginter goes looking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Piazza. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets away from his opponents. Now the cross. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
He's in! He's had a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away. That's it, and he's had a goal! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Crunching tackle. It's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Mönchengladbach just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And the weighted pass. Ginter plays it forward. He's found his man. Embolo. Embolo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Plays a clever pass. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. The changes then in quick succession. It's going to be a double change then. Tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a throw. Over to the left. Towering header! They've scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, just a consolation. And time is up. Fiorentina have won it in what has been the perfect end to the pre-season. Whilst it's no guarantee of success when the new campaign does get underway in a week or so, it is surely a significant boost to morale and a significant statement of intent. And now the moment, the ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come, the very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead. Fiorentina were one half of the duo that had a starring role to play in last season's narrative. No doubt they will be looking to ensure that that narrative stays very much the same this season, and winning here would certainly be a great start. Their expectations for this Super Cup are high, and rightly so. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Everybody on their feet for the anthem. Well, Jim, you've had a good chance to look at the teams. How are you feeling about this one?
It falls somewhere in between friendly and fully competitive, I would say. Yes, you want to win a trophy, but you also know that it won't be the end of the world if you don't. I think pressure levels are lower, but then your competitive edge can't allow you to make it too easy for the opposition, so you have to give this what it demands.
And already we're underway here. Chiesa pushes to get on the end of it. And it's played forward. Chance! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Keita knocks it away. Forward it goes. Martinez goes up and over. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. He's left his man. He's tried one. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Benassi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gerson.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Keeps everyone guessing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gerson. No goals as yet. What a ball, and the finish! Goal! Fiorentina! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Fiorentina are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Fiorentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Stefan de Vrij. Fiorentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Gets away from his opponents. Chooses to go back. Looks to clip it forward. Chiesa made a good run there. Quick ball forward. Bashelko gets into the right position to intercept. And now they can launch a counter. Martinez out to the right. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. There's a long ball. Fry can get it clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gerson. He's had that put on a plate. Martinez. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Skriniar. Chiesa! Chiesa! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Fiorentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Fiorentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Chiesa! And the finish! And he's kept it out. Caught offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Politano. And it's played forward. Shot at goal! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And Martinez! That had everyone off their seats.
Martinez probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Mario. That's put paid to a promising move.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Good clearance and very necessary. Gerson, and he's going long. Caballero, will they claim to that? Politano. João Mario. Martinez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Back to the keeper and go again. Caballero sends that a long way.
Chiesa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vashelko drives it forward. Could be a chance here. Has a goal! Right through the middle. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Gets it upfield. Stefan de Vrij drives it towards the front. Get that clear. There's going to be another change here. Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
And they've been caught out here. And back to base. Up towards the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Brozovic goes looking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Forward it goes. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Piazza. Piazza. Piazza! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Time and again they are repelled. Jonas tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gets the better of his man. Looking for goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Keita. Swung over into the middle. Brozovic played it again. And out to safety. Well played, he saw that coming. De Vrij tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And the defence can get it clear. Piazza. Lovely bit of skill. Politano. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now, the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead. Fiorentina stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate, come what may, as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Danger averted for now. Chiesa. Fiorentina posted an article on their site in praise of their manager. It was quite a year for him, wasn't it?
Last season couldn't really have gotten any better for him, but he's created another level of expectation now. He'll be confident of more of the same, but believe me, it'll be easier said than done. Getting his players to repeat those standards, that's his real test now.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Gerson. Gerson.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Just brushed off the ball there. That's the throw. Gerson. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's in! Chiesa, bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Keeper's got good distance on that. He can get that clear. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Brought forward, what does he try from here? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And we've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Ball is over the line. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. So we've reached the hour mark. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Chipped through. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. Well, we're past the turn on opening day and still no breakthrough. With a delicate ball, and he's straight offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Gets it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chiesa tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure. goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Into the last quarter of an hour. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Luis Muriel, big chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Now, where's he looking?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's surely a foul, free kick. Fiorentina are clinging on for the points here, right at the end.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nicely measured pass. This could be their final throw of the dice. Defending of the desperate variety. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gets into a dangerous position. So that's it, it is all over. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Fiorentina set out to get things off to a winning start, and they've done it. There's plenty to tweak, but a win's a win.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Just joining us, we are already underway. Torino are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season. Forward it goes. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been taken straight back. Jason hoists it forward. Going through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pellegrini just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Back into the middle. Chiesa gets it back. He gets past his man. Pellegrini battles to win it back. And it's Boyd. Boyd. And it's Simeone. Gerson. Goes for a sweeping cross. Overhit and out of play. Boyd. He's got options out wide. Pellegrini. Lovely bit of skill. And he's on a charge. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to clear it. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Chiesa tries making a foray down the right. Just brushed off the ball there. Boyd. And it's played forward. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Simeone.
Chiesa.
And here's Simeone. Boyd. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Simeone. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Fiorentina. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Fiorentina leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Fiorentina carrying a one-goal lead. Forward it goes. Has gone out. Shot! It's anyone's ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whipped in. Shooting chance! And in again. Simic going for goal! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pellegrini! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up he gets! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
So here comes a substitution. Nacho drives it forward. Torino couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Chiesa.
And here's Simeone. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Real chance! Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Boyd. Nacho. Gerson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just brushed off the ball there. Drives it towards the front. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Fiorentina still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Battles to win it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, real danger. In he goes again! It's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Great leap! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's not going to get that. And it's Simeone. Out to the left it goes. A really good feat. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side. And the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Fiorentina simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Fiorentina preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. This, one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get lift-off once this game kicks off.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's great strength on the ball. Jesson. That intervention was very necessary. Goes long. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. A really good feat. He's had a look. Chance!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Piazza.
Chiesa. Hits one! Only partially clear. Plays it back. Good take, and he's had a look. Tries to get it clear. Pings it in. Well read, he sorted that out. It is deadlocked. Driving on, a real charge here. Time to deliver. Quick glance at goal. Cut out in the nick of time. Played out to the right. Nicely controlled. Gets it back. Out to the right. Forward it goes. Chiesa. Goes for goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Fiorentina seeking to maximise the moment. And a real chance to break the deadlock. That was travelling. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets it upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle. Good ball, it's found its target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Jesson. There's the whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Fiorentina ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Fiorentina head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight Kate, and the finish! And the ball's come out!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Chiesa. And back to base. Moves it over to the other flank. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
And it's played forward. Has a hit!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Jesson. He's through. He's in, surely! And that's been levered clear. Jesson. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. And the flag has stayed down. Out to the left it goes. Chiesa. That is terrific skill. Over to the left. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Lovely bit of skill there. Big chance! And it's hoisted clear.
Midtjylland showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Looks to clip it forward. Tries a shot! Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
And it's been taken straight back. And the weighted pass. Knocks it away.
Fiorentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And his real chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Midtjylland take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it.
He's had a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Oh, it's a pretty poor start, there's no disguising it. All they can do is to try to recover it from here on in. It is a tough test. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's no chance of recovery. There's still plenty of points to turn things around, although I must add, much less room for error now.